This is my holiday Poochie. Robin, you're just wrong. Robin's bad.
I'm a bad influence.
Yes,
on
you bring me these Poochies.
I know.
From the Humane Society of BlueRidge.org. Oh, Robin, thank you. I have such mixed emotions. Thank you, but how can you keep doing this to me? And who is this? Who is this beautiful? Oh, here's the Poochie. Hey, the Poochie. Are you the Poochie? Are you?
This is beautiful Georgia. Georgia is about 5 months old. She weighs about 25 pounds. We have her listed as a hound mix.
Oh, you nothing but a hound dog.
Who's your hound dog? Unfortunately, she was adopted and she was returned.
Don't hear that. Wait till you're older to get that information. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
She was returned yesterday, no fault of her own. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it was. They told you couldn't get on the couch.
Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Georgia. Come here.
So,
down.
She was returned, no fault of her own.
That is correct.
Come here, Georgia Pooch.
Come here,
Georgia Pooch.
Oh, Georgia. Come here. Let's go over here.
Over here.
I see, girl.
Poochie.
You know, adoption is a very important decision, and it should not be taken lightly or done quickly or emotionally. Unfortunately, the adopter was around Mother's Day, and she lost her mother around Mother's Day, and I guess she kind of thought maybe Georgia was going to replace Mom. But it was she had a great home. She had some acreage, some farm animals, lived on a creek, in a pool. Georgia loves water.
Aww.
She said Georgia is a great dog. It's not Georgia's fault.
Who's my Pooch?
It was just kind of a quick decision, and now unfortunately she's having, her father is having health issues in another state, so she's going back and forth a lot, and Miss Georgia was just, a little much at this time. So we have her.
How could you be a little much?
She is house trained. She knows some basic commands. She gets along with other dogs. Great disposition.
Well, and we talk about this. It is a commitment, okay? It is a commitment, and and I just want to say, we adopted 2 pups, as every week I get somewhere in. But we adopted 2 pups at the same time, 3 months old, 4 months old, and there was a couple days I came down and I looked in the cage, and I would say, look, today's not the day I take you back, okay? Some things have to change. But I knew going in, I'm just going to say, it's going to take 6 months. It's going to... and I forget the actual numbers, but it's not for a period of time to where they switch and this is their home, and that takes a while.
Yes, it does.
And you've got to, when you adopt, you got to say, you know what, I'm in this for the long haul. This is a member of the family now, and we know at first. They may act out a little bit because they're testing boundaries. All the list. And if you have to, I thought my 2 were never going to calm down.
Sit.
Okay.
Sit. Good. Sit.
Every night they would come in and there would be a wrestling match across the floor, rolling, and I'm like, please, when does this stop? When does this stop? And believe it or not, here in the last month. They're coming in, and one's going to his bed, and the other's going to their bed, and
it takes time and patience.
And slowly, they sit down. They're laying over there. So I mean, what I'm saying is, and I guess not to make it all about my pooches, but this beautiful dog here, when you adopt, give it time. Give it time, okay? Everything's not going to happen in a week. They have to get comfortable where, is it their food? Can they eat their food? I mean, you put a dog bowl down and they walk in there like, are you sure you're going to allow me to do that?
Right.
It takes time.
Yes, it does.
And how old is Georgia?
She's about 5 months old, 25 pounds.
Oh, her the pooch.
Yeah.
The pooch.
She's a great size.
Oh, her beautiful. So, we got any holiday special hours? Any holiday things happening?
We will be closed on Thanksgiving Day, but other than that, our hours will be the same. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 to 5. Saturday, 10 to 2. We will have puppies in the house tomorrow. I believe we have 3 German Shepherd mixed puppies coming in tomorrow. Like I said, they'll be there from about 10 till 2. Sunday, our hours are 1 to 6. If anyone is in town visiting and, you're missing your pooch from home, we have our doggy day out or our doggy afternoon out. If you'd like to take them on a hike downtown, we still have all that.
I noticed some pictures online where somebody posted, it said they had a great time in North Georgia. They went by the Humane Society of BlueRidge.org. They don't say Blue Ridge. They don't do. I just say it. Right?
Yeah.
But they went by the Humane Society of BlueRidge.org, and they had a picture, and they took 2 beautiful dogs out, and they spent the whole day with them, and really enjoyed a hike and being with the dog. So that's turning out to be a real successful program that people like.
We
call it Rent-A-Pooch. No, we don't. We don't call it that. I get in trouble.
It's a win-win for the people and for the dogs. Of course,
I am looking at this beautiful coat. She's just so pretty.
She is. She's beautiful.
And the color is so beautiful.
She looks like a little deer, kind of.
And for 5 months, she's very calm.
Yep.
She's very calm.
Yes, her adopter did a very good job of working with her and training her. Like I said, she knows some simple commands. She sleeps well at night.
It wasn't your fault, baby.
No, it was not her fault. No, definitely not. We have lots of cats and kitties. $50 adoption for cats and kitties includes all microchip vaccines for first year, rabies, spay or neuter. And our dogs, same thing, except the price for the dogs and puppies is $200.
I may have told you this story already, but if I did, I'll tell you again. So, I have a cat. Cat's on the front porch. Cat's got a nice chair on the front porch, sits in the chair. Now, I'm really bad at, it's like I have a habit of telling you what my pet's conversation is. I write their conversation. So, anyhow. So, I'm always going outside and yelling. I got to go to work. When I get up in the morning, I put the dogs out. I read, and then I've got to go to work. So, I put them out, and if they're not back on the porch, I go outside and I start yelling like they understand. I got to go to work. That's what I actually say. I got to go to work. You guys got to get in here. Where are you? So the other day, I went out and I'm yelling, and the cat raised up and gave me a look like, you never look for me. If I'm not on this porch, I never hear you looking for me. It was so funny because the cat's like, you never look for me. You look for them all the time, but not me.
The kitty cat.
So anyhow, I don't know where that story was going, but it's there. Oh, they had plenty of cats and kittens, and they had pooches, and they had pooches and pooches, and they're going to have 3 German Shepherd mixed puppies. How can you not go to the Humane Society of BlueRidge.org? Now, here's what I want to say because we won't be here next week. We're getting into the holiday season, and some people like to get a pet for Christmas for their kids. Okay. I'm going to say this. I'm not speaking on behalf of the Humane Society of BlueRidge.org. Do not surprise your children with a dog. Do not surprise them with a pet. Okay? My opinion is, it's a lot of fun. It may be exciting. You may have talked about if you're actually going to, because there's a lot of work, taking care of the dog, feeding the pet, everything. You can't get tired of these beautiful ones, okay? You don't get tired of them in 6 weeks. So if you would like to, we're not discouraging, but if you would like to adopt one of these beautiful pets to be a part of your family for Christmas, pre-plan it, do the meet and greet, and make sure that everybody in the family is going to know the new member. Did I get that wrong? Was that bad?
No, I think that's a great idea, and we also have a foster program, you know? So sometimes we encourage people to try fostering to see if it is a good fit for you and your family and your other pets in your home.
Well, it happens here. We've been doing this segment for years, and it happens. And I hear stories of, well, we got a lot of pets in after Christmas where people said, well, their kids wanted this dog, but nobody's taking care of it. Right.
It's a huge
And I'm not
responsibility.
trying to be grouchy, because I can be grouchy, but I'm not trying.
Right.
Okay. I'm just saying, as the holiday seasons come on, we want you to go and we want you to adopt these beautiful pets. But if this is going to be a gift, please get the whole family involved, because that's what it takes. All right, Humane Society of Blue Ridge.org. Hurry up, because this pooch. Get smooching, kids. Pooch smooches. This pooch might go to the house with me. Hurry up. That's all I can say. Happy holidays next week. Have fun with family and friends. If it's cold, get your coat on. Find your mittens, kitten. Take a break.